Vegemite is an Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetable and spice additives. Vegemite is salty, slightly bitter, malty, and rich in glutamates, giving it an umami flavour. It is vegan, kosher, and halal. A spread for sandwiches, toast, crumpets, and cracker biscuits, as well as a filling for pastries, Vegemite is similar to British Marmite, New Zealand Marmite, German Vitam R, and Swiss Zenovis. In 1919, following the disruption of British Marmite imports after World War I, the Australian company Fred Walker & Co. gave chemist and food technologist Cyril Callister the task of developing a spread from the used yeast of breweries. Callister broke down the yeast cells into a concentrated liquid, which was then blended with salt, celery, and onion extracts to form a sticky black paste. Following a competition to find a name for the new spread, the name Vegemite was selected by Chairman Fred Walker's daughter. Vegemite first appeared on the market in 1923. Faced with growing competition from Marmite, the product was renamed in 1928 as Pa Will, to make use of the advertising slogan, "Ma might, but Pa will." This attempt to expand the market share was unsuccessful, and the name was changed back to Vegemite 14 years later. Vegemite was officially endorsed by the British Medical Association as a rich source of B vitamins, and was included in Australian Army rations. By the late 1940s, Vegemite was used in 9 out of 10 Australian homes. The Vegemite brand was owned by Mondelez International, formerly Kraft Food Incorporated, until 2017, when it was acquired by the Australian Bega Cheese Group for $460 million. It is produced in Australia at Bega Cheese's Port Melbourne manufacturing facility, which produces more than 22 million jars per year. Virtually unchanged from Callister's original recipe, Vegemite now far outsells Marmite and other similar spreads in Australia. Improper usage has led to Vegemite being panned by many abroad. A common mistake amongst those unfamiliar with Vegemite is to spread it like a chocolate or Nutella spread. Due to its strong flavour, only a small amount of Vegemite is required, usually less than half a teaspoon. It is most commonly eaten on toast with butter, in a sandwich, or in a pastry called a Vegemite scroll. The official Vegemite website contains several recipes using Vegemite in foods such as pasta, burgers, pizza, casseroles, pastries, and ice cream, but it is doubtful that anyone prepares these dishes. Vegemite has also been used as a flavouring in many limited edition promotional products, including Smith's chips, sausages, meat pies, and most notoriously, Cadbury chocolate. Vegemite is a rich source of B vitamins. The main ingredient of Vegemite is yeast extract, which contains a high concentration of glutamic acid, the source of Vegemite's rich umami flavour. Vegemite does not contain any fat, added sugar, or animal content. It does, however, contain gluten and has a high salt content. Vegemite's rise in popularity was helped by the marketing campaigns written by J. Walter Thompson Advertising that began in 1954, using groups of smiling, healthy children singing a catchy jingle titled, "We're Happy Little Vegemites."
We're happy little Vegemites, as bright can be.
First aired on radio in 1954, the jingle was transferred to television in 1956. This advertising campaign continued until the late 1960s. In the late 1980s, the original black and white television commercial was remastered, partially colorized, and reintroduced. This commercial was to be broadcast periodically from 1991 to 2010. A fun game for foreigners. Simply say, "We're happy little Vegemites," and any Australian in the room will instinctually finish the jingle. Vegemite is banned from Victorian prisons, with the bans beginning to come into effect from the 1990s. This was to prevent inmates from brewing alcohol using the paste's high yeast content, despite the fact that Vegemite contains no live yeast.